It is the original Greek apothecary. They are bringing you their #1 best-selling product. The very first product I ever presented from Korres was their body butter. And I didn't understand it then, but I certainly understand it now. This has a following that is global in 30 countries, 160 different awards. This is what you love about their body butter. It gives you a plumper, smoother appearance to your skin. If your skin is crepey, if your skin is sagging, if your skin is loose, if your skin is fragile, if you want to bring back that look of a smoother, firmer, tighter looking appearance, this is your chance. Do it with the mega size, the super size of the body butter. We call it a hot deal. Back for the first time this year. We did not have this in January. We didn't have this in February, March, or April. It's May. 6 million sold. We finally brought back the mega size of the body butter. We've got some great colors. I do want to warn you, it is extremely limited. I was talking to our fabulous guest, Stephanie, before the show, and she's joining us live via Skype. I said, Stephanie, there's not very many of this hot deal. And she says, I know. I know, and I'm so sorry. Let's go through the fragrances for everyone, Stephanie. And so nice to be with you. I know you're near and dear to the Korres family, good friends with the founders, George and Lena Korres in Greece. We have, let's start with the unscented, because that's really a classic for everyone. It is, unfortunately, the most limited, Stephanie.
I know. So all these amazing skincare benefits we're going to talk to you about. 0 fragrance. So truly, if you're not sure where to go, pick up what's left in unscented.
Okay, sorry, I was getting a little update in my ear. Unscented is almost sold out. Let's talk sea lavender.
Okay, so sea lavender is a very neutral fragrance. It's almost like a spa-like fragrance or a breeze off the ocean. Very oceanic, very gender neutral.
Gardenia.
Fresh cut white gardenias, classic, elegant, really perfect if you're a floral person. This is ideal.
And white melon.
That is summer in a tube. It smells like juicy watermelon slices, a little bit of melon, and a hint of white lotus.
Guava mango, ooh la la.
That's a tropical vacation in a bottle, like that little drink on the beach with the umbrella in it, sweet and decadent.
Pure cotton is next, followed by basil lemon.
So pure cotton is the most neutral. I would say if you're not sure which fragrance, start there. It smells like fresh linens out of the dryer. And then basil lemon is that perfect citrus with a little herbaceous undertone, so it's never sour, never too tart.
We have cashmere rose. That's perfect for Mother's Day, don't you think?
Soft, elegant, floral with a little pop of apricot.
And Mediterranean vanilla blossom.
Warm, sunshiny vanilla. This isn't like sweet vanilla. It's really sophisticated, more like that vanilla bean fragrance.
And here's what we're doing. It's a $45 bottle that we're doing for $24.95. We're taking $20 off. You're also getting free shipping. And something else I would love for you to understand, this is their mega size, their super size. When you get this home, you'll be like, oh, that's a lot of body butter. This will take you a very, very long time to get through. In fact, the regular size, you will need, what, 4 of those? Yeah, you'll need at least 3, because this is 3 times the size of the 4 ounce. The 4 ounce goes for $25. So $25 times 3, you're looking about like a $75 value here today. They are gonna go very, very quickly. So unscented, followed by, I believe, the next fragrance to sell out after the unscented will be the gardenia. We will not have all these fragrances. This is the first look at the hot deal. Already so popular. So Stephanie, I'm just gonna hand it over to you and you can really dive into the Korres Body Butter and tell everyone why it's so special and so beloved.
Well, first of all, we're going to tell you and we're going to show you, because on Tanya's skin, you are literally seeing her turn back the hands of time just by applying this decadent, rich body butter. This is the ElastiSmooth. So this goes so much further than hydration, Sarah. This is about smoothing. This is about sagging skin, firming up the appearance of that skin, literally pressing out those lines and wrinkles. But look at the texture, look at the tone. I mean, this is clinically proven to improve the elasticity of your skin, to improve the texture, to smooth everything out. Tanya's showing you those deep folds or lines and wrinkles. Think about wherever they are in your body and imagine just applying this once a day. The instant smoothing, plumping, firming, and it's all done through Mother Nature. This is all done in our apothecary in Greece with lipid-rich ingredients like avocado oil and almond oil, shea butter, quince extract. So superfoods for your skin that when they melt, that rich texture just it turns into this beautiful oil, drinks into the skin, and then you see literally the hands of time turn back from your neck to your toes.
In fact, I'm using way too much, but I wanted to show you the consistency. It's very concentrated, Stephanie.
It is. It's rich because these are butters and oils. This isn't silicone based. This isn't petrochemicals. These are real butters and oils that we make in house. And then when it touches the heat of your skin, it melts and it warms up. So it turns into this oil and then drinks right in.
And look at how beautiful, smooth, and creamy it is. This is extremely limited. I know a lot of you are already shopping, but I want you to drop this in your cart right now. It's not on auto ship. This is not on auto ship. If you want to stock up, they do have a 3-year shelf life. We have the free shipping. We have $20 off. It's already a $75 value. So we have sea lavender, unscented, gardenia, white melon, guava mango, pure cotton, basil lemon, cashmere rose, Mediterranean vanilla blossom. We've been waiting 5 months to bring you a hot deal. There's never been a better time. There's never been a bigger bottle. And if you want to mention, we also have the shower gel, Stephanie, and we have the 1 liters back. You can check out some of the great same matching fragrances if you like to layer. Of course, it doesn't really matter. You can have a different fragrance in the shower that you do in the body butter, but you can check out the 1 liter of the body cleanser, which is like a year's supply of shower gel for $39. That's also on free shipping and handling. So when it comes to layering, you improve the look of texture if you have crepey skin. And Stephanie, I think women notice this as we get older. It doesn't matter how much you work out or what you're eating or how hydrated you are. The texture of our skin changes, right?
Correct, because we lose what's called lipids. Lipids are like bouncy, spongy little molecules. So I want you to think of them as like bouncy balls, right? And so as we age, those deplete from our skin. But guess what? This body butter formula, which was actually derived in our pharmacy in downtown Athens for patients who are coming in with skin like you saw in that before, right? Saggy, crepey, aged skin. We're pumping your skin full of lipids with the avocado oil, with the almond oil, the shea butter. It's the most natural based form of these lipids to give that bounce and elasticity back to the skin. You're actually seeing here on our screen, that's Lena Korres, one of our co-founders. George Korres is a trained pharmacist. Lena's a chemical engineer. So we really take Mother Nature and we infuse the highest quality science. So you don't have to worry, if I use natural-based products, is it going to work? Yes. Because this body butter was actually the very first product that came out of our apothecary. It is the gold standard. If you've tried body products before that have never delivered results, that you've never seen firming and tightening and toning, this is the one that everybody tries to copy. It's our world famous #1 bestseller.
In fact, that's how much you need. If you're just gonna apply it to your hands and your lower arms, a little bit goes a long way. And because it's so concentrated, once your skin drinks it in, it goes on and stays on. There's a lot of moisturizers and lotions and potions out there, Stephanie. Some of them are in those stores in the mall where they literally pump out the artificial fragrances and they entice you to walk in, and you realize though, that after you use them, you're left disappointed. Your skin actually isn't as hydrated as you would imagine after you use them. You're constantly reapplying. And if you're constantly reapplying, you're wasting product. That means you're not getting quality ingredients. So talk about that difference, because I love what you do with your formulas.
Well, first of all, this is not a lotion. This is a body butter. And the butter part is important because we actually make all of our own ingredients in-house. Meaning, when we say almond oil, we actually take real almonds harvested from Greece. We cold press them. We make our own sunflower seed oil. We make everything in-house. So you get the highest quality ingredients. And those ingredients, those actives, superfoods, are really what change your skin. So if you've tried lotions that are filled with silicones or petrochemicals. You put them on, it feels good the second it touches your skin, but then you mentioned, Sarah, it doesn't do anything. It dries you out. Look at these ingredients, real ingredients that you know, that your skin knows, but it's those lipids that are the key. That's the science behind it all. And you're going to see bouncy, firmer, and more elasticity in your skin immediately.
That's right. So don't look in the mirror and go, what happened to my arms? What happened to my knees? I want you to see right here in our studio, this is not a self-tanner. This is not a shower gel. This is a body butter that actually changes the appearance of your skin. So I mean, what do you have to lose? If you're gonna put on a moisturizer anyway, you might as well use one that's actually giving you the look of smoother, plumper, firmer looking skin. And you can see on our leg model here, the big difference is when you get to apply this to the crepey skin, the dry skin, the sagging skin, if you have uneven skin tone, look at how much more beautiful and even and rich and moisturized and unwrinkled the leg looks that it actually has the body butter on it, Stephanie.
Right. And it is full 360. You mentioned the lines, the wrinkles, but look at the scaliness to the skin and then the softness in the after. If you're that person, like Bobby Ray always says, I have pachyderm skin, nothing can quench my skin. This is the richest, most